And
So-
I had a lot of that.
Did you?
Uh,
So you were raised in a Christian home then?
I come out of a Christian home, and Dad was a driver. He was a hard driver.
Mm-hmm.
And you got up big enough to grab a hold of a hoe handle, you hoed weeds. You learned early.
Yeah.
You learned fast. Mom was always nice. She was gentle. And she taught us kids to be the same way. I don't remember ever seeing Mom mad at somebody,
Really?
or mad at that old hen or anything.
Even at the old hen, huh?
I've seen her when she chopped that head off and that blood just squirted and squirted on her. Oh, mercy me! But she didn't out with an oath of any kind.
Uh-huh.
She worked hard. She raised 8 kids, so you know about what that would be.
Oh, yeah. From a family of 9.
And she trained us and fed us good. She had 3 daughters that turned out to be just about as good a cook as she was. And then they taught Carol. All 3 of them taught Carol how to cook. So
Well, that's why she was such a good cook. She
That's
took like
right.
your mom.
she was.
Hmm.
There at first she didn't know anything. Her mother never taught her a bit.
Oh, really?
No. And we ate macaroni and cheese for a long time till she learned how to cook a breakfast or something, because we both working at that time, you know.
Yeah.
But after we moved out here, in about a year or 2, she could cook a thrashing meal. Because Mary Ellen taught her how, May taught her how. Lucille didn't get to teach her that much, but Lucille was a good cook, and Carol watched her too.
Uh-huh.
And that's where you get most of your training, is
Yep.
watching somebody, how they do it. That's how I learned. Everything Dad did was law as far as I was concerned.
Huh.
And that's where I work never did hurt me, because that's all I knew coming off of a farm. When I hit the workforce, there wasn't nothing too bad for me to do.
Yeah, once you're a
I
farmer,
I'd go out there and get it done.
and you were the youngest one, so you were the
Yeah.
only one that didn't go to war.
I'm the last one of 8.
So all your brothers were in
Yeah,
the service.
2 brothers, 2 girls, 2 brothers, 1 girl, and then me.
But all the boys went to the military.
Huh?
All the boys were in the military.
No,
No.
just 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't have to go because I was the only one on the farm, and Dad had been overheated. He couldn't work in the hot weather back there.
Uh-huh.
And there was a bunch of us guys from that community around there. We went to Leavenworth and took our examination for the service. And when I got back, Dad told me, you don't have to go in, because I got you a deferment to run the farm. They said we need him worse there than we do in the service, so I didn't have to go. And 3 or 4 of my buddies didn't have to go.
Oh, okay.
But the rest of them, they did, the older ones. I put up hay by myself. That's not all easy, but you load up as high as you can throw it, and then you go over there and you stack it. Go back until you get that field put up in a stack. It didn't hurt me. It was farm work.
Taught you how to be a worker is what it
Yeah.
did, huh?
That's why it never bothered me to go to work.
Right?
I was trained at 5 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. And then you go to bed and wake up and go again.